Hey guys, welcome back to Digimon Story Sleuth. There's one more red case here, main story case, and I didn't see this before, but this one is from the government? This is a case from the government. The door in the Nakano underpass has been unlocked. What waits on the other side? Alright. I feel like the government could pay me more than 800 yen. I don't know how much Kyoko is getting from that. But let's see where this leads us. Dun dun. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in the supernatural and complex cybercrimes, so we usually have very specific clientele. But we cooperate very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we've received a case from a public agency. Quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi of the government agency. And he recommended us? It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down to the government agency like sort of an ace up his sleeve, and now it's our case. Got it? I got it. Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and can't be opened. So no underground parking? Huh, what? You don't know about the Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power, cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in a not-so-distant future. Underneath Nakano, there's a vast complex of tunnels, so there are of course many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It's a password-protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one has been able to open it since. Isn't that what you get, like, locksmith for? They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. Oh, I see. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. Okay, yeah, I guess it's our case. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. I see, so then the buck passed to Kuremi Detective Agency? Well, after all, we have the best people for the job if you want to access a place that is off bounds to most. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside, naturally. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation with the underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies behind the gate? This is gonna be so much fun! Okay, but... Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there will just be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process of quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you about Schrödinger's cat. Until we open the gate, we cannot know if we'll find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what is behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Okay, cool. Let's go. Is it gonna be... Can I go like here? Where is it? Oh, it's a new map? Well, that sucks. How was I supposed to know it's a new map? Ooh, noises. This area is so weirdly different from everything else because Nakano is so colorful and then Kowloon, the cyberspace, is so blue. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump into it and unlock the gate. Okay. Wait, the door won't open. Something's wrong with the electric lock on it. Alright. I will jump. Something wrong? What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working? That's strange. Maybe the tech is too old. It's an electronic lock. There should be some kind of network inside. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump properly? I think I would know how to connect jump, okay? Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. What? Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now what? That's it. I did that 30 minutes later. 1 hour later. I can't focus harder than this. Several hours later. Maybe it only works at night? I doubt it's been 100 years. What are you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Yep, there we go. Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. It seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to post a theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to target the location's digital space, and then enters it. It can be a network, a PC server. Doesn't matter what the target location is, if it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seems to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, and when you can't, you can't. What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, even if there were specific reasons why you were able to each time. But simply, cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wait a second, how could you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed? Yes, disappointment is definitely the key. I've rambled on long enough. Please get this lock opened as quickly as you can. Alright. Let's go, guys. I wonder what Digimon you're gonna encounter here. Huh. Am I gonna get a boss fight immediately? Because there's like the... Oh, it's the babies! Okay, I have nothing that hits everything. Did I see Paildramon's animation before? Oh, he's so cute. I might have seen it before, but I don't particularly remember it. No. Oh, there is something. Yeah, this seems familiar. I think I've been in this area before. Probably Silphymon. Oh yeah, I think this was the one that also had the... What is it called? Ah, the one where the guy had the game, he was building a phone game, and then we got like a super tough Paildramon boss fight. I think this had this one because it has two. It has a double encounter of Tentomon, and then I believe it also has like a Teriamon and Lopmon encounter here. Hacking skill, copy and paste. Color data and colorless base. Copies the target's color data and temporarily saves it by pasting on a colorless base. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped and you'll be able to continue. Movement to a different area will clear any copied data. Okay. Copy, paste. Get it. Ooh, I have a yellow diamond on top of me. So... you need at least one vaccine type for that. Okay. I didn't see base though. Probably just slightly off screen. Cross attack. Bam bam. Bam bam. He's so cute. I'm so sorry, Paildramon, you're not getting any action now. Is it over here? Oh yeah, there it is. Copy and paste. Paste. This door should be unlocked now. Let's head back and check. Okay. Shakkoumon, you're so cute. I'm just gonna guard with you so I can get some action for Paildramon. Yeah. You're so cool. I still have the little yellow diamond on top of me. I wish you could like open your hacking thing and then like select if you want to copy or paste or like clear your copy data or something. But I mean, I guess that was too difficult back then when this game first came out. There we go. Exit. Okay, open it. Works? Ooh. Ooh, this is so cool. Aww. It seems you've managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you, given your skill. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel. What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of Digimon or an eater in there? Not yet. I see. It's strange to see just a small section of labyrinth. No. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if it's some kind of current. I see. This is definitely a ley line. Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They're called dragon chains. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills, the mountains. Dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land spirit. It's well known that Sosei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji to Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. And Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of course, of particular note in this instance are Kan-eiji and Asakusa Shrine in the NE northeast, and Zojoji and Hiei Shrine in the southwest, all big religious institutions. In feng shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples Kan'ei-ji and Sojoji and Shinto shrines Asakusa and here, you'll find they cross. I just noticed that the one O was like cut off. You find they cross right inside old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines and radio towers dot the northeast and southwest. You could say we've finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from the eyes of the current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you're standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either. The one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. It's really a peculiar thing going down on there. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that, those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. I could go on for a while yet about this subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? I'll take that to mean you understood it well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? Okie dokie. Good job. Probably, yeah. Oh, found 3 cases, that's great. Wait, what's the tallest mountain? It's probably Fuji. Let's see. This is a wall, I assume. Yeah. This place looks so cool. Look at those flowers growing out of the walls. Also like the glitch effect in the air. Left or right? Oh, right. Oh, that is a teleport. Hicho? Yeah. Okay, let's see where it goes. Cutscene? The tunnel just keeps on going, you say? Well, yeah, if it goes all the way to Mount Fuji. If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean... You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is of course not at all a place... Which is of course not all that a coincidence, given that it's a sacred place. And that energy takes old highways like the Koshu Kaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. But simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true? Guess? Ooh. This looks like a secret research facility. Stop right there. Don't go any further. You're standing at the border of a municipality. Go any farther and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not poke. Follow me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back to where you came and regroup at the office. Okay. Oh man. It's not as strong as we're used to. That tunnel is causing the digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like before after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all of this to a client. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably be all a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let Detective Motheryoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just best left to others. So I'm not getting paid for this. Huh? You're curious what exactly was actually beyond where you stopped? That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently what you found was a Kamishido research lab of all things. Yeah, told you it looked like a research facility. Oh, don't be dense. I told you that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander in for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishido and the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspected. Going after Kamishido could well mean that we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. Ooh. Do we want to do that? That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we get to it. Well, we already got to the bridge and you told me to turn back. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamishido that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to get open. Probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in the hole later when the time comes to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful we have that up our sleeves if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to the Pongi for me one more time? I don't mean on official business. Rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering from our internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishido has built a research lab underneath the Metropolitan Office too, right? So, how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find. Sounds good? Okay. You can go to Tokyo Metropolitan Office now. Okie dokie. Earnest civil servant. Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please come on in inside. Sure. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this metropolitan office isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point. That is, until a major firm came in and it was decided the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Lucky, I guess. Did you make it inside the Metropolitan Office? Alright, I get you. So they're alright with you hanging around the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier then. Go on in. All you need to do at this point is a terminal somewhere so you can infiltrate the system. Piece of cake. At this stage, I'd say. So, once you're in you find a terminal, just slip on in and work your magic like always. I wish I was there to see it myself. It seems like quite the sight. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. I guess I'm starting to ramble again, though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to work now. Alright. Can I talk to you guys? Am I walking? Yeah, okay. You guys are not even... You're not even here. Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, there's a terminal. Yay, it's so big. What's all this space for? I don't know. Guys on a date? This is not a good spot for a date. Is this your daughter? You look like you can talk. Sharp-tongued woman. Are they ever going to finish that office? Must be those tax parasites again. A new city hall in Roppongi. I wouldn't have expected that in my wildest dreams. Seems like anything can happen with Kamishito backing it. But I should expect any less from a company like that. Oh, I see. It is pretty. Could use some vending machines if you ask me. Whose phone is that? Open. Answer the phone. There's a small digital shift happening here. There's something wrong out there. Oh, you found a terminal that it's digital shifting Huh. If this shift is weak while still prominent enough for you to notice it, could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Well, for now, try to connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? Ooh. Wanna be zoomed in? I see an item. I like items. I see how to get to it. That's good. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, Silphymon and Agumon. Perfect. I mean, I don't know why I said perfect. Doesn't really matter to me. But they're cute. I don't know what's super effective against Silphymon, but Saint Knuckle 3 is good enough, I guess. I hope my guys are gonna be strong enough if there's a boss fight. But, I mean, I have 2 champions and 1 mega, so I should be good. Marine Angemon is just gonna heal everything. Ooh, and there's a Paildramon. Oh, such a cutie. Oh, that wasn't enough. There you go. And now Paildramon. Nano Machine Break. I gotta get this elemental thing. I gotta learn it. And my brain is just... I just try to remember things like they are in Pokemon and then I forgot everything else. Where are we going? Oh, there's an eater. And he has something to say. Let me change my team fighting the eater. Okay, most of these guys are level 1. So I hope this works, but I got all the jugglers guys on my team. I hope they will survive. Let's see. Maybe I should save. Maybe I should save. Let me just save. Just to be safe. But I mean, the eater can't be that bad, right? Fine. Look, it's Top Gun. I love Top Gun. It's so cool. I love Silphymon's design. Like, seriously. Disaster Blaster! Done. For being nice. Ooh, that was bad. But I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. It was 110. Yeah, this is the best. Yeah, definitely. See, nothing to worry about. Everything's easy. Easy. Oh, you look weird. Perfectly fine. So you found an eater inside there after all. But you couldn't find any other evidence of note? You're not seeing the forest for the trees here, Rudy. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is big evidence in and of itself. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Get on back to the office now. Thank you for the teleport. It was probably hard work going all over the place today. But thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found out that the Metropolitan Office itself is one big digital wave force field. Okay. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Metropolitan Office via the ley lines inside Nakano Underpass. So, that underground lab Kamishiro has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. Remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside the tunnel, don't you? I remember some of it, but it was a lot. There are two things at play here. Feng Shui, the natural energy flow from the earth along the ley lines, and digital waves emanating from a sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Office a hub for those things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have a mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger the vessel is that contains the waves, the more energy you can build up. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that much more energy Kamishiro could stockpile. That extra energy would then go on to impact the office beyond the facility, hence the shift you ran into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an eater, of course. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore, now that you've cleaned the joint up. On the other hand, it's worrying on its own way that things resolved so cleanly this time. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small quantities as to attract individual eaters and produce a micro-labyrinth is crazy. It's scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. The whole thing doesn't sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there is technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves as they're built up and placed wherever. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody's got big plans in the works. Suffice it to say. This of course calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long it has all been going on and just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Rudy. We're onto something here, I know it. Got it, boss. Mount Fuji is the tallest mountain, asked Night One. Alright, and now I get... Oh! Sleuth rank up! Awesome! I became a good cyber sleuth. Amazing. Your drive is really admirable. Keep it up. One way or another, we'll definitely deal with Kamishiro when the time is right. Cool. I'm guessing I'll get like a new main case when I leave the office or something. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Tell me what you want to see in my Digimon team. And yeah. This didn't pass to chapter 7, but I'm assuming we are close to it. So yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Whatever kind of case we tackle then. So see you guys then. Bye!